So I had this bright idea that since my home needed a deep cleaning, I would just let the mess pile up until the weekend came. And on the weekend, I'd get her done. Everything was going fine until my part time job decided that they would open up a shift and call me to offer it. As soon as I got home, I hit the ground running. I fed those animals, I sorted mail, I picked up everything that wasn't supposed to be downstairs and gathered it so that it could go upstairs. I cleaned and conditioned the couches, cleaned all of the blinds and the insides of the windows. I'll have my sunshine do the outside of the windows another day. I cleaned the dust off the fan, the air vents, vacuumed all of the residual dust that got on the floor, all of the dog hair from the runner that we have around the dog crate furniture for that very purpose, and cleaned the dog's mat because the dog is going to get a bath sometime this week and the mat needs to be cleaned. I cleaned the table and everything that goes on the table. And even though vacuuming and cleaning the table is my sunshine's job, doesn't necessarily do it to my expectation. So I went ahead and pretty much got the whole floor and then had him go over the parts that I didn't get. I also cleaned the chairs, conditioned the seats because those are leather too. I did the bench. I washed all of the mats, the ones in the kitchen and our bathroom, because the young people handle the mats in their own bathroom. I pretty much cleaned everything downstairs, the pictures, the mirrors. I did my desk and my chair. I Febrezed all of the fabric, cleaned all of the electronics, including the computer and the television, cleaned every single solitary surface, whether it was wood or something else. I even cleaned that bar top, including the glass. I washed the covers for my Metacline, as well as the couch throw and the blankets that I use when I lay on the couch. Then I got my sunshine down so that he could do the remainder of his chores, which included the bathroom and emptying the trash cans. And before you knew it, it was time for those pets to eat again. That means that I spent the entire day cleaning. Then I put away all of the clean dishes and organized all of the ones that were dirty so that I could go ahead and cook dinner because it was time to eat. We did smash burgers and fries for dinner, despite the fact that it was Sunday and I usually do more than that because I was supposed to do the smash burgers and fries on Saturday. But since I got called into work and needed to take a nap before I went to work, I didn't get to make the smash burgers and fries. Instead, we had some Jamaican food from Island Flavors and it was freaking delicious. We had their brown stew chicken and their jerk chicken. Their jerk is kind of spicy, so that's why I also got the brown stew chicken. For the people in my house who can't really handle the spice, it automatically comes with rice and peas. Then you pick your other two sides. I usually do a starch and a vegetable. So I did macaroni and cheese with one and cabbage with the other. And I also got a side of plantains. And it came with their sweet potato cornbread. Delicious. So back to these smash burgers and fries. Yep. So I pretty much just use ground beef. I usually get the 90-10 and the 80-20, or actually it's 93-7. And so that way I have some fat, but it's mostly healthy. And then I season it galore. I also add some Worcestershire sauce, a little barbecue sauce. Mix it up real good, make it into balls, take my griddle out, put those balls on that preheated griddle, and then smash them when they are sizzling up real nice. Flip them over, smash them again. And then I like to use two cheeses, provolone and cheddar. We also bust out some lettuce and some beefsteak tomatoes. And then, of course, all of your condiments. And then we did the steak fries and some fries that we had left over just so that they could be, utilized. And everybody made their own burger to their own specifications. And then it was time to smash. You know how we do. I like to use parchment paper between the burger and the smasher, whatever it's actually called. That prevents the smasher from sticking to the burgers. And that just works out perfectly. My youngest baby girl is the only one who does not like the double burger, so I make her a single patty, but I put half provolone and half cheddar on it. Ciao. I also spray a little oil on my fries when I put them in the air fryer, so that way that they come out done, but they also come out nice and crispy, almost like they've been deep fried without all of the extra fat. This time we decided we wanted bacon smash burgers, so we used the uncured turkey bacon because that is a little thicker. You can get it to a nice crisp if you want crisp. Very flavorful. Now, the whole time that I was doing all of this cooking and cleaning and whatnot, honey, I was in here jamming. So, right quick, I'm gonna drop this song that was definitely hitting, and you can enjoy watching these burgers and fries be prepared. And then we'll be right back to cleaning, child.
Date yourself. You don't need permission to love you. God already chose you. Yeah. I used to wait on a table for two, checking my phone, wondering what I should do. Gave my best years trying to be seen, pouring out love, running on empty. But God whispers softly, daughter, look, everything you need I already took. Care before you ever asked. It's time to love you back. I don't need nobody to validate me. I'm already loved, already chosen, already free. If I want joy, I won't postpone it. I celebrate me in the moment, girl. Date yourself. Take yourself out, light up the night. Dinner in a movie, candlelight. Buy yourself flowers, hold your own hand. Love you the way God always planned. Go to the gym, spot day for healing. Book that flight, feel what you're feeling. Do it for joy, do it for health, girl. Date yourself. I used to think love had to come from outside, from someone else to make me feel alive. But happiness don't come with conditions. It grows when you change your position. I stopped waiting on someone to choose me, when heaven already introduced me to a love that never runs dry. God's love stays by my side. I'm not lonely, I'm learning peace, learning how to pour back into me. Every time I honor my words, I'm thanking God for what he birthed. Take yourself, take yourself shopping, spoil your soul. Love on your body, mind, and go. Smile in the mirror, say I'm enough. This kind of love don't rush. Travel solo, see the world shine. Fall in love with your
And
own.
once that food was eaten, it was time to go back up there and handle the stuff that I had in the dryer. I had put in a load of towels and I was ready to put in a load of whites, which definitely included my pillow and the white towels and washcloths. But I had to go around and collect everybody else's whites because we don't be having enough whites for a load otherwise. So I got socks and t-shirts and shorts and all kind of stuff for my sunshine. My noonie didn't have any. And then I got socks and t-shirts from that lady's son that I married. And then I had enough for a full load. And then it was time to go ahead and put my couch back together and go ahead and work through that stuff in that kitchen.
I'm not waiting, I'm walking in health, girl. I date myself. To the woman learning to love herself again, God is proud of you, and so am I.
So I put that Medcline back together. It's pretty easy to do. I actually did put the cover on the main cushion backwards and I had to take it off and put it back on there the right way. And then I went ahead and tackled that kitchen, child. So I had all the dishes that were already in there and the ones that I made when I made dinner. And baby, I got them all done. Cleaned everything back off, counters, stoves, and all of the things. And then I went ahead and made my water, grabbed a ginger ale, poured my glass of wine, and I got in that tub and did exactly what I told y'all I would do. Honey, I listened to my book, fell asleep, woke up, and then moisturized and got my behind in the bed. When I tell you it was like 5 o'clock in the morning by the time I went to sleep. I should have been ashamed of myself. But I was too busy being proud of myself and thankful that I had the stamina to do what needed to be done. And I was able to sleep in late on Monday because my baby girl didn't have to be to work until 4 o'clock. Yes, indeed, I did. I slept in. I deserved it. It was done. Stay tuned for the deep cleaning of upstairs and the washing of the doggies. Oh, and date yourself, girl.